This man thought that there were aliens on the sun. Hear me out. This is William Herschel, a German-British astronomer who discovered Uranus, infrared light, and was the first ever president of the Royal Astronomical Society, and yet he is on record saying that there are likely aliens on the sun. To get there, let's start about 200 years earlier in the year 1610. Following the invention of the telescope, suddenly we had all of these observations of these weird black dots on the surface of the sun. We know these today to be sunspots, but at the time, we had no idea what they were. A few scientists would go back and forth trying to debate what sunspots were. Were they giant storm clouds in the atmosphere of the sun? Were they giant islands in the ocean of the sun? Sort of using their earthly experiences to try and say what was happening on our local star. But in the year 1801, William Herschel came along and said this about sunspots. Sunspots are openings in the sun's luminous atmosphere, allowing a view of the cooler, underlying surface of the sun. Now, he was right about a few things here. Sunspots are colder than the surrounding parts of the sun. And when we look at sunspots, we are seeing slightly deeper into the sun's surface as well. So, although we wouldn't definitively know what sunspots were for another century, William Herschel was along the right lines. But unfortunately for him, he didn't stop talking. The full quote is, "Sunspots are openings in the sun's luminous atmosphere, allowing a view of the cooler underlying surface of the sun, which is likely inhabited." That's right, the guy who discovered Uranus thought that there were probably aliens living on the sun. Sunspots, although they are 1,000 degrees cooler than the rest of the sun, that's why they appear dark, they are still way too hot for complex molecules to exist, so life is just not possible.